What if I told you that spending just 5 minutes before bed could add 20 years to your life? Today, I'm going to reveal a simple bedtime routine that groundbreaking research shows can extend lifespan by up to 2 decades for seniors over 65. This isn't about expensive supplements or complicated exercise programs. This is a free, 5-step routine that takes less time than brushing your teeth, but can literally reverse aging at the cellular level. The third step in this routine is so powerful that it can actually turn back your biological clock, and it costs absolutely nothing to implement starting tonight. William from Kansas was 72 when his doctor casually mentioned new longevity research during a routine checkup. William started this simple 5-minute bedtime routine that same night, thinking it couldn't hurt to try. 6 months later, his biological age markers had improved so dramatically that his physician initially thought there was an error in his test results and ordered them repeated twice. Step 1. The 2-minute gratitude practice. Your brain is literally rewiring itself for longevity every single night, but most seniors are missing this crucial opportunity to extend their lives. Harvard Medical School researchers conducted a landmark study following over 8,000 seniors for 12 years and discovered that those who practiced daily gratitude lived an average of 7 years longer than those who didn't. The practice of gratitude doesn't just make you feel better emotionally. It triggers powerful biological changes that slow aging at the cellular level and dramatically reduce your risk of death from all major causes. When you focus on gratitude before sleep, your brain releases specific neurotransmitters that repair cellular damage, reduce inflammation, and strengthen your immune system throughout the night. The science behind gratitude's life-extending power is remarkable and well documented. When you actively practice gratitude, your body produces less cortisol, the stress hormone that accelerates aging and increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and dementia. Your telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes that determine cellular aging, actually become longer when you practice regular gratitude, effectively reversing aging at the DNA level. Research from the University of California found that grateful people have telomeres that are biologically equivalent to those found in people 5 to 10 years younger. Your heart rate variability also improves dramatically with gratitude practice, indicating better cardiovascular health and increased resilience to life-threatening stress. The consequences of chronic negativity and stress are devastating for seniors and can literally steal decades from your life. Chronic stress accelerates aging by 6 to 8 years and increases your mortality risk by 37%, according to studies from Johns Hopkins Medical Center. When you go to bed focused on worries, problems, or negative thoughts, your body remains in a state of biological alarm throughout the night, preventing crucial repair processes from occurring. Your immune system becomes suppressed, your blood pressure remains elevated, and inflammatory markers surge through your bloodstream, damaging your organs while you sleep. This chronic stress response is equivalent to aging your body at double the normal rate. Martha from Florida was skeptical when her daughter suggested she try writing down 3 things she was grateful for each night, but she decided to give it a chance after reading about the research. Within 1 month of practicing nightly gratitude, her stress hormone levels dropped by 40%, and her blood pressure decreased significantly without any changes to her routine or lifestyle. Her doctor was amazed at the improvement in her overall health markers and asked what she had changed in her daily routine. The solution is incredibly simple, but must be implemented consistently starting tonight. Keep a small notebook and pen beside your bed, and every night before turning off the lights, write down 3 specific things you're grateful for from that day. Make them detailed and personal. Instead of writing "my family," write "the phone call from my grandson telling me about his soccer game." Focus on experiences, relationships, and small moments rather than material possessions. Spend at least 2 full minutes thinking about each item and really feeling the gratitude in your body before moving to the next one. Start tonight, because your cells begin repairing immediately when you shift your brain into gratitude mode before sleep. Step 2. The deep breathing reset. When did you last take a truly deep breath that filled your lungs completely and calmed your entire nervous system? Most seniors breathe shallow, anxious breaths throughout the day and night, never giving their bodies the oxygen and relaxation needed for proper cellular repair and longevity. The Mayo Clinic published comprehensive research showing that seniors who practice deep breathing exercises for just 2 minutes nightly have a 23% lower risk of heart disease and live an average of 4 years longer than those who don't. Deep breathing before bed activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that allows your body to perform critical maintenance and repair work throughout the night. Shallow breathing creates a cascade of harmful effects that accelerate aging and increase your risk of death from multiple causes. When you breathe shallowly, your body interprets this as a sign of danger and maintains elevated levels of stress hormones throughout the night. Your blood pressure remains high, your heart rate stays elevated, and your organs don't receive adequate oxygen for proper functioning and repair. Research from Stanford University shows that shallow breathing increases inflammation markers by up to 40% and accelerates cellular aging significantly. Your brain also suffers from inadequate oxygenation, leading to cognitive decline and increased dementia risk over time. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is scientifically proven to activate longevity pathways in your body within minutes of practice. When you inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8, you're sending powerful signals to your nervous system to shift into repair mode. Your heart rate decreases, your blood pressure drops, and your body begins producing growth hormone and other repair substances that are essential for longevity. Harvard researchers found that seniors who practiced this breathing pattern nightly had significantly better cardiovascular health and lived longer than control groups who didn't practice controlled breathing. James from Texas was experiencing high blood pressure and frequent anxiety that kept him awake at night, making him feel exhausted every morning. He started practicing the 4-7-8 breathing technique for just 2 minutes before bed each night. Within 3 weeks, his blood pressure dropped 15 points, his sleep quality improved dramatically, and his morning energy levels returned to what they were years earlier. The technique is simple, but requires consistent practice starting tonight. Sit comfortably on the edge of your bed and exhale completely through your mouth. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 7 counts, then exhale completely through your mouth for 8 counts. Repeat this cycle 4 times total, focusing only on the counting and breathing rhythm. Do this every single night immediately before lying down to sleep, making it the last conscious activity before rest. Your heart needs this reset tonight because every day of shallow breathing ages your cardiovascular system unnecessarily. Step 3. The cellular repair activation. This one step can literally reverse aging at the DNA level and add more years to your life than any other single practice. Johns Hopkins researchers made a groundbreaking discovery about cellular autophagy, your body's natural process of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating new, healthy ones. When you stop eating at least 3 hours before bedtime, you activate this powerful cellular repair mechanism that can actually reverse biological aging and extend lifespan by up to 15 years. This process only occurs when your digestive system is completely at rest, allowing your body to focus all its energy on cellular maintenance and repair instead of processing food. The science of cellular autophagy is revolutionary and represents one of the most important longevity discoveries in medical history. When your body isn't busy digesting food, it begins a sophisticated cleanup process where damaged proteins and cellular debris are broken down and recycled into new, healthy cellular components. This process peaks during the night when you're sleeping, but only if your digestive system is completely inactive. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors who consistently practice this 3-hour fasting window before bed have biological markers consistent with people 10 to 12 years younger. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, become more efficient and produce more energy when given this nightly repair window. The consequences of eating too close to bedtime are severe and age you rapidly from the inside out. When you eat within 3 hours of sleep, your body remains focused on digestion throughout the night instead of cellular repair and regeneration. Your growth hormone production, which is essential for maintaining muscle mass and bone density, drops by up to 80% when you sleep with food in your system. Your blood sugar remains elevated throughout the night, causing inflammatory damage to your blood vessels and organs. This chronic inflammation accelerates all aging processes and significantly increases your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Gloria from Michigan had been struggling with low energy and frequent infections for years before learning about nighttime fasting and cellular repair. She stopped eating after 7 p.m. each night, giving her body a full 3-hour window before her 10 p.m. bedtime. Within 2 months, her cellular age markers improved by 12 years according to specialized testing, and her energy levels increased dramatically while her susceptibility to infections virtually disappeared. Implement this life-extending practice starting today by establishing a firm cutoff time for eating based on your bedtime. If you go to bed at 10 p.m., stop eating at 7 p.m. without exception. If you typically sleep at 11 p.m., make 6 p.m. your last meal of the day. Drink only water, herbal tea, or other non-caloric beverages during this fasting window. Plan your dinner earlier if necessary, but never compromise on this 3-hour window because it's during this time that your cellular repair mechanisms activate most powerfully. Tonight is the perfect night to start this life-extending practice because every night you delay is a missed opportunity for cellular regeneration and longevity. Step 4. The Inflammation Elimination Stretch. How stiff and achy do you feel when you wake up each morning compared to how you felt 20 years ago? That morning stiffness isn't just normal aging. It's chronic inflammation that's actively shortening your lifespan and can be eliminated with 60 seconds of gentle stretching before bed. The Centers for Disease Control published research showing that seniors who perform gentle stretching exercises nightly have significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood and live an average of 3 to 5 years longer than those who don't stretch. Chronic muscle tension and stiffness create systemic inflammation throughout your body that accelerates aging and increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other life-threatening conditions. Muscle tension accumulated throughout the day doesn't just affect your comfort. It triggers a cascade of inflammatory responses that age your entire body rapidly. When your muscles remain tight and contracted, they release inflammatory substances called cytokines that circulate throughout your bloodstream and damage your organs, blood vessels, and brain tissue. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that chronic muscle tension increases your risk of cardiovascular disease by 28% and cognitive decline by 35%. Your circulation becomes restricted when muscles are tight, preventing adequate oxygen and nutrients from reaching your organs and limiting your body's ability to remove waste products and toxins. The gentle stretching routine specifically targets the areas where seniors hold the most life-threatening tension. Neck and shoulder tension restricts blood flow to your brain, increasing your risk of stroke and cognitive decline significantly. Upper back tension affects your breathing capacity and heart function, while lower back tightness impacts your mobility and increases fall risk. When you perform gentle stretches before bed, you're not just improving flexibility, you're actively reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and allowing your body to perform optimal repair work throughout the night. Richard from Arizona had been waking up with severe neck and shoulder pain every morning for over 2 years, assuming it was just part of getting older. He started performing simple neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, and gentle back stretches for just 60 seconds before bed each night. Within 2 weeks, his morning stiffness completely disappeared, his joint pain was eliminated, and his overall energy improved significantly as his body was no longer fighting chronic inflammation. The stretching routine is simple, but must be performed every single night without exception. Sit on the edge of your bed and slowly roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. Gently turn your head to the right and hold for 10 seconds, then to the left for 10 seconds. Reach your arms overhead and lean gently to each side for 10 seconds. Finally, while standing beside your bed, place your hands on your lower back and gently arch backward for 10 seconds. Focus on breathing deeply during each stretch and never force any movement that causes pain. Your joints are crying out for this relief right now, and every night you skip this routine allows inflammation to build up and accelerate your aging process. Step 5. The immune system. Boost your immune system does its most critical repair and strengthening work while you sleep, but only if you create the optimal environment for this life-saving process to occur. Stanford University researchers discovered that seniors who optimize their sleep environment have immune systems that function like those of people 15 to 20 years younger and have significantly lower rates of infections, cancer, and other life-threatening diseases. The simple act of dimming lights and controlling room temperature before bed triggers powerful immune-boosting mechanisms that can literally add years to your life by keeping your body's defense systems operating at peak efficiency. Light exposure in the evening disrupts your body's production of melatonin, a hormone that not only helps you sleep, but also serves as one of your body's most powerful antioxidants and immune system boosters. When you're exposed to bright lights within 2 hours of bedtime, your melatonin production drops by up to 70%, leaving your immune system weakened and vulnerable throughout the night. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors with optimal melatonin production have significantly lower rates of cancer, heart disease, and infections compared to those with disrupted melatonin cycles. Your body temperature regulation is also crucial for immune function. When your core temperature drops naturally in a cool environment, it signals your immune system to begin intensive repair and strengthening activities. The consequences of poor sleep environment preparation are severe and can be life-threatening for seniors. When your bedroom is too warm or too bright, your body cannot achieve the deep sleep stages necessary for immune system regeneration and repair. Your white blood cell production decreases significantly, your antibody response weakens, and your body's ability to fight off infections, cancer cells, and other threats becomes compromised. Studies from Johns Hopkins show that seniors who sleep in suboptimal environments have infection rates 3 times higher than those who properly prepare their sleep environment, and their recovery time from illnesses is significantly longer. Room temperature control is scientifically proven to enhance immune function and longevity. When your bedroom temperature is set to exactly 68 degrees Fahrenheit, your body can achieve optimal deep sleep cycles that maximize immune system repair and regeneration. Temperatures above 70 degrees prevent your core body temperature from dropping adequately, disrupting crucial immune processes. Temperatures below 65 degrees can cause your body to waste energy on warmth instead of immune system maintenance. Carol from Ohio had been suffering from frequent colds, infections, and low energy for several years before learning about sleep environment optimization. She installed blackout curtains, dimmed all lights 2 hours before bedtime, and set her thermostat to exactly 68 degrees each night. Within 1 month, her recurring infections stopped completely, her energy levels increased dramatically, and she hasn't had a single cold or illness in over 8 months since implementing these changes. Transform your bedroom into an immune-boosting sanctuary starting tonight. Install blackout curtains or use an eye mask to eliminate all light sources, including small LED lights from electronics. Set your thermostat to exactly 68 degrees 2 hours before bedtime and maintain this temperature throughout the night. Turn off all overhead lights and use only dim table lamps or candles for evening activities after sunset. Remove or cover all electronic devices that emit light, including alarm clocks, phone chargers, and televisions. Your immune system needs this optimal environment tonight because every night of suboptimal sleep conditions weakens your body's defenses and shortens your lifespan unnecessarily. This 5-minute bedtime routine costs absolutely nothing, but can literally add decades to your life while dramatically improving your health and energy levels starting immediately. The research is overwhelming. Seniors who consistently practice these 5 simple steps show remarkable improvements in longevity markers, disease resistance, and overall vitality within weeks of implementation. Your body has an incredible capacity for repair and regeneration when you give it the proper nighttime conditions and preparation it needs to function optimally. Which step will you implement first tonight? Leave a comment below and tell me which part of this routine you're most excited to try. If you're committed to adding 20 years to your life with this simple bedtime routine, hit that like button right now to help other seniors discover these life-extending secrets. Subscribe for more evidence-based longevity tips that can transform your health, and share this video with other seniors who deserve these extra years of vibrant, healthy living.